Have you checked the children? You're a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird, and I am joined by a special guest today. Hopefully someone that, you know, might start making regular appearances since we're both local and stuff like that, but, you know, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
But welcome, everyone. Davey Deathray to the channel.
What's happening, everyone? Happy to be here. Thank you for asking me, Cecil. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I was out here in the East Valley yesterday doing a couple things and was like, oh, I'm going to hit up somebody just see if we can hang out. And Cecil was cool enough to invite me here. So, yeah, I guess we'll take a look at some trailers and see what we think. And
Indeed. Yeah,
see if Zach Cherry's right and horror is just totally garbage in 2023.
Dude,
I really like Zach's stuff. I don't agree with that. But, hey, that's the great thing is you can really like what someone does. Doesn't mean you have to agree with them all the time. Right?
I just don't like the rage bait sort of articles and stuff like that. It just it doesn't help anyone.
Well, and there's been some real, I'm like, hey, you're doing a disservice to the horror movies that are doing a good job. You know, like
and there's
When
a lot
Evil
of
Lurks, there's, I mean, Dylan's New Nightmare, there's Never Hike Alone 2. So there's stuff going on that may not be you know, big production or studio production theatrical stuff, but really good.
Yeah, there are a lot of great indies this year too. So yeah, so okay, let's dive into this. So go ahead and put on the headphones. We're gonna need the headphones to hear the trailers. And let me bibbity bop that up, and we're gonna start with. Wait, where's the? Hang on. Where's the fucking poster now? Which poster is this? Oh, that might be the one from last week. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, let me roll that back. So we are going to start with American Horror Stories. Now, there's both a teaser and a trailer that dropped for this. So, have you ever watched American Horror Stories?
I think I saw like the first 2 seasons.
Okay.
TV can be tough for me because I really like the way that a movie puts a story in like a confined time. You know, it's just like an hour, 40 minutes or something. I feel like with TV shows, it's like you get a 45-minute show. The first 5 minutes is good. The last 5 minutes is good. And in the middle, there's not always
Sometimes
like,
a lot
much.
of filler.
So like with The Walking Dead, I dropped off after 2 years. Stranger Things after 2 years, I just felt like all you're doing is rewinding and telling the same thing. So I get kind of impatient. I don't know what it is.
So I thought that might happen when I mentioned this, but that's American Horror Story. So this is American Horror Stories. This is an offshoot where they have done 2 seasons of it. This is the 3rd season technically, but I think they were like 4 or 6 episode series where every episode is its own story.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and so it's like the American Horror Story anthology series.
Okay.
And so that's what this is. This is the 3rd season of it, and it's going to be 4 episodes. Each one will be different. And so this is these are the first 2 teaser and trailer for it. And let's go ahead and pull this up. And hang on, let's roll it back and make sure we can both hear everything well. I think it's a little low down here, maybe. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Crank it.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to don't want to blow our ears off. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Looking to feed your fears? FX presents the return of your favorite twisted anthology. 4 freakish tales. Unlimited terror.
Their teasers and credit sequences are always so cool.
Halloween event screaming October 26th, only on Hulu.
Yeah, it's an interesting style.
Yeah, they're always interesting like that. Every time it's such a stylized intro and everything. But all right, so now this actually shows footage of the stories, or at least one of them, I think. I don't know. We'll find out right now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, ghouls. I want to tell you a story about facing your fears.
What did you put inside of me?
Smiles for the camera, sweetie. Who's gonna save you?
will fly off.
Oh.
Consider human organ a delicacy.
Oh.
Do something! Do it now! There's a monster inside of me.
But are you hungry?
FX's American Horror Story.
That looks fun.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I was at the beginning. I'm like, oh no, are they going to give us so many random bits that we don't even?
Yeah,
we're
can't
not going to
discern what the
so it's
stories
cool
are.
That they
yeah.
actually like they give a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you're talking body horror, I'm definitely interested because I think everyone has those nightmares.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like the Evil Dead so much, is it just sort of kind of puts me in that spot. But that tapeworm thing.
Yeah, tapeworm looks like it'll be a good one. There's a couple in here that look like they'll, tickle my fancy. One of them not as much, but again, we don't know very much about them at all yet.
Yeah, the whole like selling body organs to like faceless, rich like aristocrat.
As a
kind of
menu,
people.
that seems interesting. Yeah, like okay, let's see which one is it. Daphne? Yeah, see, Daphne doesn't really tickle my fancy that much.
Is that supposed to be like an Alexa that's evil or something like that?
I don't know. I
or
can't
what?
quite tell. That's the other thing. Like it's a very short. What is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's only 1 minute and 10 seconds long. Most trailers are between 2 and 3 minutes nowadays, and if you're trying to get across story for 4 different stories,
Yeah.
just go for it. Who cares?
Yeah, I feel it's almost like they should do 4 separate trailers. Like
Yeah.
they all can have like the intro that has like the random stuff. Like they all have their intro kind of trailer for the whole series, but then maybe they just focus on. Yeah,
if they
there
had
should be some meat on the
4-minute long
hook.
trailers, then, that's
Yeah.
fine, because they are 40 to 50-minute episodes, so it's
Yeah.
not like the trailer needs to be as long as a regular movie. But yeah,
It's tough to tell like how each one connects.
but does it look interesting enough for you to try it?
Yeah, I would check out an episode for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let us know what you guys think about American Horror Stories in the comments. Let's move on to what is next, which is going to be Creature. Now, this is a foreign sort of New Age telling of the Frankenstein story, as I understand it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So let's take a look here.
I do love the story.
Oh, yeah.
Love the book. Multiple adaptations that are all fun and kind of bring their own thing.
Yeah, the recent one though, the Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, that was another Frankenstein tale, and it was just kind of okay. It just hit like streaming like a month ago or something like that. So, all right, so let's check it out. Creature, 3, 2, 1, go.
İnsanlar hortlaklardan neden korkar? Bunu hiç düşündün mü? İnsanlar ölümden korkmaz. Onun zaten var olduğunu bilirler. İnsanlar hortlakların dile gelip konuşma ihtimalinden korkarlar. Çünkü belki ölümden sonra hiçbir şey olmadığını söyleyeceklerdir.
Ziya, efsane peşinde koşan şımarık bir velet mi olacaksın? Aklı başında bir hekim mi? O kitabı aramaktan vazgeç.
I like the look
Yok
of it.
öyle bir kitap, yalan.
Ya hakikatse?
The steampunky, like they really put you back in that time.
Mektebim açılıyor. Hekim olacağım. Hastalıklara çare bulacağım, şifa alacağım herkese.
Ölümün karşısında çaresiz olduğumuzu kabul etmelisiniz.
Ne yapabilirdin Ziya? Kader. Kader.
Deli ne? İhsan hocam, bir bilmece var. Bunu birlikte çözmemiz lazım. İnsan hayatın sırrını çözmeden ölmemeli. Hatta insan ölmemeli. Sen aklını oynatmışsın.
Ne yaptın sen?
Beğendin mi yarattığınızı ya? Ben çok korkunç bir şey yaptım.
Öldürdün mü adamı lan sen?
Ben yaşattım.
Veyahut bir canavar yarattı.
Her şeye çare bulunur. Bir ölüme çare yok.
Yeah.
It doesn't really. I don't think that one's for me. I don't know. If everyone tells me it's fantastic, I'll give it a try. But that didn't really sell me enough to try a whole series. I don't know. What about you?
I'm liking the very beginning of the trailer. Like I like all this stuff where they're showing the his devices and everything. I think once they show like the Dr. Frankenstein character, and he's like, that is an odd. Maybe I would have done another take where he's screaming at the skeleton. It's like kind of funny to me. It like didn't really like convey like a madman, and then. You know, he just looks like some moody, like, grunge singer or something. So they kind of lost me there, but I do like the way the show looks. I like that. I really appreciate when that, you know, I understand that they want to modernize stories too, but it's kind of nice to see, you know, going back to like that time. What it looks like this is like Eastern Europe or India or Pakistan or something like that, where they're putting this with the fezzes and everything. Yeah. So it is kind of cool to see that. But yeah, it's, again, you know, TV series for me, they really got to get me on that first episode. So I might give it a shot. But if I'm not feeling it, it's easy to back out at that point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I have done that. I used to not be able to do that for whatever reason. If I started something, I had to see it through. But nowadays, dude, I'm like, no, I just can't. I can't slot time of my life for something that I'm not into. You know what I mean? I just can't do it anymore. All right, so there you go. That's Creature. Why don't you guys let us know if you disagree with our assessments? Does it look more interesting to you than it seems to for us? So this seems like it's going to be a silly one. This is called Deep Fear, which basically would otherwise be called Cocaine Shark.
Yeah.
So let's take a look and see how dumb this actually could be.
Tough to do a good shark movie.
It is. There haven't been that many, but
like
there's
2 or 3 decent.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, basically. Yeah, unfortunately, that does tend
other
to be
than
the
Jaws.
case.
Obviously.
Right. Yeah, no, I really like The Shallows is my favorite besides Jaws, and then 47 Meters Down is a good one. But then they start to get like more stupid. Like 47 Meters Down 2. Both of the Meg movies were really stupid.
Yeah, I thought the Meg was going to be more fun, but man, I was like, this is just boring. Like the comedy's not working, and if the comedy doesn't work, like there's nothing worse than bad comedy.
Yeah,
it's
well, that's what Meg 2 was. That Meg 2 was just bad comedy. It was so annoying. All right, so let's see if Deep Fear can win us over. 3, 2, 1, go.
The trailer before the trailer.
I hate the trailer for the trailer.
Yeah.
Give it
like your
break,
attention
guys.
span's that short.
I'm already here.
They want to confirm their booking for next week.
So that gives me 4 days to leisurely sail back home to you guys.
I've pulled out of the path of the storm and I'm currently spotting 2 people holding onto wreckage.
Maria says her brother is still down there.
Oh, that actually looked pretty good. They must be
That looked like it was actually
shark.
there.
Yeah, I think they're using a practical shark for the effects.
Oh.
I figured.
200 kilos of cocaine.
We need you to go back down and bring it up.
The shark is high on cocaine.
Oh my god.
She called because she's in distress. You need to do something!
What can a cocaine
This
shark
looks
do?
pretty corny.
What can a cocaine
but maybe
shark
fun.
do? We'll see. I mean, what is it? Just swim faster? I mean, the effects don't look god awful. They don't look great, but they don't look bad as some of them do. Yeah, that didn't look terrific.
I think it's, you know, yeah, with CG like that, it's almost like you want to be really careful with the lighting because it can look really like gummy and not like it needs to, like the weight that the creature should have,
Right.
You know. But a couple of the shots in here, they do a really good job of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it seems like there's a lot of shark, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, and Gravitas doesn't necessarily do a lot of really bad movies. But, you know, I don't know. I might give it a try. I'd probably fast forward through, like, if the first 20 minutes doesn't really capture me, I might just fast forward to the shark parts. That's what I tend to do with some of these. That's kind of what I did with The Black Demon, which was another god-awful
I've heard
movie
some
that
pretty
just
mixed.
came to Amazon Prime pretty quick.
Yeah, and it looks like they're trying to get you. They're like, "Hey, check out this actress. Don't you want to watch this movie?"
Yeah, the one bad girl, like she's been the bad character in like everything she's ever been in.
Yeah, and this guy pulls a Quint
Yeah,
by
that
smashing
chick
the
right
radio.
there. She's been the evil person in so many movies at this point.
And you know, I know there's like this whole, I guess it's this new subgenre, which is like wild animals on cocaine.
Yeah.
I never thought we would be here. I thought like squid octopus was like as far as we were gonna go. But like, would a shark even be able to live through all that cocaine? I mean, come on.
The bear didn't.
They don't have the
bear
biology
lived for like
to make
40
it.
minutes and then died. Like, it didn't go on the rampage that the movie made it out to, of course, but because that was based on an actual story.
I think I'll probably skip this one.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it's worth it, but it's probably not going to be. All right, so that's Deep Fear. Let's move on to It's a Wonderful Knife. I have not watched the trailer for this yet, but I hear it's a Christmas-themed horror movie that didn't look too bad, so it's got the big green. That's the big Hollywood MPA preview. So this is a big budget movie. This is a studio movie. 3, 2, 1, go.
Angel Falls, I give you Christmas.
Love him,
Lights are so
Justin
pretty.
Long.
This is perfect. Oh, what did you eat?
Oh. Oh boy.
Please wake up.
Yeah, figured. Why would the killer wear all white?
Still haunts me.
Yeah,
Do a lot of
I guess
washing.
if you're in the snow, kind of a Moon Knight
I
kind of
suppose
look.
that's true. Yeah, I was thinking Moon Knight
Everyone
too.
would be better off if I was never born.
Oh, it's a Wish movie?
Well, yeah, because it's a wonderful knife, so it's a crossover.
right.
Kind
Oh my god. I stood under the aurora and said everyone would be better off if I never existed.
of. Oh, okay.
Well, wish granted.
The angel strikes every couple of weeks.
How can that be?
Do I know you?
It's Winnie. You know that.
Okay. This her?
Hi. Hi, I'm Henry Waters. You're safe now. He's not gonna get you.
Creepy.
No one in this town knows me.
Who are you?
Dad.
Oh, Joel
You weren't
McHale?
around to stop him, so he just kept going. He likes killing.
I'm here now. Let's have some fun. Hey, you.
Hey. Merry Christmas.
So it's kind of a twist on the whole twist killer reveal ending, right?
Yeah.
We gotta stop him. And get my life back.
You'll be safe now.
Those teeth.
I love it.
Those fake teeth. Okay, that looks like it could be fun. It actually looks a lot like Totally Killer.
Yeah.
In premise. I mean, just without the time travel, it's just she didn't have to time travel. It's just the new future.
Yeah.
But that looks actually kind of fun. And I do like Justin Long playing this goofy character.
Yeah, he's sort of playing like a guy on an infomercial politician.
Yeah.
Just like super corny. Yeah.
But I like, if it's still him that's the killer, it's pretty funny to have like no one have picked up on it, and he's just like, "Oh, you're safe."
Exactly. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the hook is like we're in on the joke with her.
Yeah.
You know.
So this could be fun. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it looks for. I mean, at first when I saw the suit, I was like, oh, I don't know, but I mean, it definitely has like that kind of Scream. Scream meets like.
Why would
Happy
anyone
Death Day or whatever
point out that Happy Death Day? Okay, and freaky.
Producers
okay,
of Black
but why
Christmas?
Black Christmas?
Woo!
Why would you put that on like it's a good thing? 2019's Black Christmas was awful.
I didn't even bother.
It was
the
awful.
trailer.
It was one of the worst horror movies to come out from the studio system in years.
I'm like, well, I don't understand how this is Black Christmas.
It's so bad. Wow, why would they advertise that? That does not give me high hopes.
No.
Wow.
But it
completely erases the freaky thing.
And it looks like this movie's not really asking you to take much too seriously. So I think it still could be fun.
Yeah.
But is it something I would ever watch more than once?
Probably not. I mean, they'd have to really knock my socks off if so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's It's a Wonderful Knife.
Yeah. Justin Long just won't stop.
No,
being in
I mean,
horror movies.
good for
and
him.
why not, right? We love you, Justin.
He's enjoyable. He's
Better than the
enjoyable.
Mac commercials. You've come a long way, bud.
So this is called Leave the World Behind. I think I don't know that this is pure horror. It might just be like post-apocalyptic thriller kind of thing. But
Okay.
let's take a look and find out.
Horror adjacent.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. We're pretty lenient on the horror show.
It can be tough sometimes to figure out. It's like, are you watching a horror or are you watching something that's like suspenseful thriller? You know, like is the
But there's
the
still
changeling
horror aspects in those. Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Or
like,
even
again,
Jaws. Like,
I think Jaws is
sure.
horror. I think Ernest Scared Stupid is horror. It's family horror.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right, Leave the World Behind. 3, 2, 1, go.
So sorry to bother you. You must be Amanda.
Why did you come here?
In my line of work, you have to understand the patterns that govern the world. They can help you see the future. And I knew something was coming.
I don't understand.
Kevin Bacon?
What do you mean?
And Ethan Hawke? Ethan Hawke's in a lot of horror movies where strangers knock on his door.
Yes, I read. The truth is much scarier.
What is the truth?
Oh my.
I like that shot.
Huh.
We're gonna be okay, right?
Okay, this could play a horror movie for sure. Oh, that's something.
Aren't you the one who always said, if you're not paranoid by now, it's too late?
Ooh.
Haven't you been picking up on what's going on out there? We've all been deserted.
Oh, wicked.
There is no going back to normal.
Yeah, so
Dude.
it's like Left Behind, but not from the Christian perspective.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
I think that it's kind of like that, like a Rapture kind of situation. Now the planes are crashing, the boats are running aground.
Okay, that'd be interesting. I think it'd be pretty hard to not have the religious comparisons throughout the entire viewing experience, if that's really the case. I was taking it to mean it's, you know, there's a cyber attack, so it becomes post-apocalyptic, so we're leaving the world as we know it behind.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's how I interpreted it. But, you know, I suppose neither of us really know for sure until we see it. Did they say when it's coming? When is it? When did they say? When did they say?
It looks pretty intriguing.
December 8th. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does look intriguing. Intriguing as hell, plus with the acting talent behind it. I mean, Mahershala Ali, who was supposed to be Blade, but is no longer going to be Blade.
I recognize everyone except for the kids.
Yeah,
and I
pretty
think
much.
they're all top notch. Like, I'll take all the Kevin Bacon you got. I really like Ethan Hawke, especially. I thought he was really good in Sinister, so I'm like, all right, this guy wins me over, like in a horror feature, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this looks good. You guys, what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below what you think of Leave the World Behind.
Yeah, you guys gonna carve out some time during Christmas to watch this one with the family? Make everyone sit down and be like,
why not? You know?
Yeah.
So this is another one that might not be the high. This is probably the lowest production of all of the ones that we have here. It's called the Loch Ness Horror, and I think this is a lower budget studio, but I couldn't help myself because I love Loch Ness monster stories. So
yeah, creature features, they're at least fun to make fun of.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
and I
learned
mean,
from Mystery Science Theater.
we can commit a minute and a half to it if we don't have to commit to the whole thing.
Absolutely.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
Anything?
Nothing yet.
It's got to be out there.
Oh boy, oh, it's uncorked. Oh yeah, it's gonna
Right
be
now
a
we're in the
doozy.
dark as to what happened. We just need to find out what happened out there, and we need people we can trust to bring back a full report.
Missing craft, find their remains. What could possibly go wrong, eh?
We're gonna track that thing down.
Is this supposed to be in Loch Ness? How'd they get a battleship into Loch Ness?
Yeah.
Discover it.
Well, on the cover, it looked like London Bridge was in the cover.
Oh, did it?
So
I didn't even see that.
Oh no!
It's a plesiosaur. It's a very badly CG plesiosaur.
Oh crap!
Oh,
this
boy.
looks really rough.
Oh boy!
Yeah, that's like Anaconda level effects.
Yeah.
We don't know if this thing has gone deeper or moved further away.
Throwback to the 90s.
But I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
She knows we're here, and she ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that was a man talking. Okay.
Oh, what the hell is this?
So
What
now
is
it's
the
like
little spider
Cloverfield little
thing?
monsters, you know?
Oh my god.
Oh,
let's keep it to the big monster, shall we? For at least one movie. Oh, that looks just terrible.
2, 3.
The lighting and the texture on the big monster is just not really.
I mean, you have to know what you're getting into, right? When you're making this movie, because, good lord.
And when you're watching it.
Yeah, well, you'd hope so.
Because I guess if you're going to get together with some friends and have some drinks or, you know, have a little smoke and just make fun of it, then there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like that's probably the way to go with this one, but I'm not going to even put that much effort or time into it. Cause...
Yeah, even in this scene here, this boardroom scene, I was like, man, even the audio is like kind of weak. I can hardly hear her voice. So I start thinking like, you know, the competency of the actual production, and then you see the special effects.
I mean, it definitely looks like old sci-fi channel stuff. So
that shot of the ship there is like, it's like one dimension. There's just no. It just all blends in. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to a good trailer. Hopefully, anyway. This is the trailer, the first full trailer for Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, coming to Apple Plus. So I believe this is supposed to be pretty big in scale, so let's take a look and find out, shall we?
Yeah, I saw the poster.
3, 2, 1, go.
The world is on fire.
Is that the trailer for the trailer? God damn it.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? They're like, here's some cool things you're about to see.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When the whole city was coming down.
Okay.
These guys were taking pictures, like they'd been waiting for it.
You think that your father was working for them?
This stuff wasn't as safe.
Who are they? What's Monarch?
Oh my god, it's Anders from Workaholics.
Yeah.
Monsters are an inescapable reality.
Cool. So we are gonna get monsters.
Those files belong to us, and they are more important than you could possibly imagine.
This is gonna give me nightmares. Now you can choke down that Monarch lie. About your father disappearing. Or we can find out what really happened before it's too late.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Is this a Godzilla 96 situation? Or that's...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This world, it's not ours. Believe me.
Oh.
John Goodman?
Oh, him back from Skull
Than
Island,
we could
huh?
possibly imagine.
Oh,
that
wow.
was really good.
These monsters and Monarch.
Well, it's Apple. You know they put some money behind it.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh! Ooh!
Damn.
Wicked. Dude!
The world is on fire. If you want to save millions of lives, we can use some help.
Yeah, the weight of everything is so good.
That's cool. So he comes out of the desert, too?
Looks amazing. I mean,
yeah, that's a great
and
trailer.
That's supposed to be straight up Godzilla.
Yeah,
they don't put him in the title.
Yeah,
but yeah, he looks amazing.
Hell yeah!
And
well, that means we're gonna get him for like an episode.
Well, but
that's
maybe
okay.
it'll lead into like, is it just a one-off series that they're doing with that?
I don't know. It says season 1, so
yeah. So I wonder
maybe
if
they anticipate more, but I'm sure they're gonna have to see how the viewership numbers are, because this does not look like they didn't spend a ton of money on it. Like,
yeah,
they got to make sure that it's worth what they put into it, right?
Yeah.
Which it'll do mad numbers. I mean, they wouldn't have done this if they didn't see the numbers that Godzilla vs. Kong was putting up,
for sure,
you know, and stuff like that. Godzilla King of All Monsters is my favorite monster movie of all time, the new one, because it's so fucking good, and I absolutely loved like every frame of that movie. Kong vs. Godzilla was a little bit of a down step for me, but and I loved Kong Skull Island too. Like, just this whole legendary monsterverse they've built.
Yeah.
Outside of the first Godzilla movie, which was just like, you know, we got about 3.5 minutes of Godzilla.
Yeah.
Outside of that, these have all been completely amazing to me.
Yeah, and this one, like the weight on the special, like when you see the cars like falling off the bridge and everything, like all that looks real. It doesn't look like a cartoon.
Right.
I love Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one looks a lot more interesting to me than like I watched Skull Island and I just thought the human characters were so weak.
Yeah.
Brie Larson hardly brings anything to the table as far as like emotion goes, and so I have a tough time with that. And then it's funny, like in the Gareth Edwards Godzilla movie, I loved all the monster stuff, and it would have been great if Bryan Cranston at least like lives 3/4 the way through that movie. They focused the whole movie on these two characters that I didn't care about, and I don't think the actors are very good.
No.
Which is funny because they're in Age of Ultron together, and I thought they dragged that movie down too.
Yeah.
Like
well, Aaron Taylor Johnson is about to be Craven too. Who knows how that's gonna go?
Like I thought Kick-Ass was fine, but maybe I think sometimes with an actor like you get a performance or two where you really like them, and then the more you see them, you're like, oh, okay.
But the girl, she's incredible though as Wanda. Like she's,
I just don't get. I don't like her.
I like her a lot. WandaVision was an excellent little series.
I thought like Multiverse of Madness was like
that was bad. That was a backstep.
Raimi. Yeah,
that was a backstep. Unfortunately,
she just decides to not be bad anymore.
Well,
like, is that where we're going with these movies?
It seemed to discount the entire WandaVision series, everything that they set up in it. But anyway, that's a different conversation. This looks good. We're both excited about this.
Super awesome. I don't have Apple TV, but I might have to get it to catch up on some old shows.
We could do a weekly watch if we wanted.
Hell yeah.
Because I am going to be watching that, and I don't know if anyone else on the channel cares as much as me. All right, let's go to another and probably not great one, but we watch most of the ones that are eye-catching. I was like, Monsternado. Okay, and there's a T-Rex in here. So let's see how this NATO somehow reaches across time to pull monsters
back
in.
they go.
All right, so
one hell of a storm.
So Monsternado, it is in 3, 2, 1, go. Gotta love the original idea, you know?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's the
same team as the Loch Ness Monster movie.
Give me Department of Homeland Security. It's an emergency.
Wow.
We are in the shadow of these quickly approaching water spouts.
Oh my gosh.
They're whipping up spouts at speeds of 300 miles an hour. That's not all. Massive creatures. Prehistoric.
That's the same office building from the other movie.
It still looks like mostly sharks in the NATO.
Bringing all of hell with it.
This guy refuses to change his shirt.
Look, it's just all sharks. Yeah, you're right. It does.
Oh, come on.
What are we doing, guys? Where did the pterodactyl come from?
No.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Oh, my God.
Pool your resources and make one decent movie.
What the fuck? What?
Oh,
it's a Meg? Oh, my God.
I'm starting to think they didn't take it seriously, Cecil.
It looked like a literal cartoon tentacle.
No. This makes the claws in the Wolverine movie look really good.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Say shoot it again. Maybe she'll shoot it.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
I was hoping it was going to be like Kills, like Halloween Kills, where she shoots and just blows his neck out.
I think that probably will be what happens.
This looks rough.
This looks terrible. And it looks like they just seriously just bought Sharknado assets and then just added insert shots of other monsters falling down.
And
oh my
it looks
God.
like
wait,
they're
there's
doing...
a squid in there. There's generated squid in there. It looks terrible.
It looks like they're doing the old Roger Corman thing where like you hire a team and you're like, all right, we're gonna shoot 2 movies in 2 weeks. I know I told you guys it was gonna be 1, but I've got this idea that's a little different than the other because that office building looks like the same office building.
Yeah, it
like
does.
they rented it out for a day and got their money's worth. And I'm all for filmmakers. I understand that you have to stretch your dollar. However, it looks like they're skimping their dollars here with the special effects that we're seeing. Yeah, this looks like they just don't care too much.
So bad.
And again,
look at the octopus. The octopus on the top of the bridge It doesn't even look fucking rendered.
No, it doesn't look like it's grabbing onto anything. It just looks like it's popped right over.
Yeah, it's just fucking
It's not
flailed
touching.
out.
It's not touching the bridge. Is it even touching the bridge at all?
It's just hovering.
So yeah, pull
it's
your
a space
resources,
octopus.
make one good movie, or something.
It just stays blurry. Everything else isn't blurry. But...
Yeah. Video games look better than this now.
Yeah, they do.
Like, I'm playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, and it looks more realistic.
You
than
too?
this.
I literally am. I'm about to fight the big fight towards the end. I'm almost done with it.
RE4. That's my favorite game of all time. If I had to pick.
Oh really? It's a really good one.
And that's one of those.
I still think I like the 2 remake better because it's like classic Resident Evil.
It is tougher too. You know, they were tougher and like. So I think definitely the people that grew up playing the more survival, because Resident Evil 4 is more like action. You don't have to worry about ammo as much.
Resident Evil's great. Resident Evil 4 is great for replay value because then you keep your resources and you just level up and get stronger and stronger and stronger.
I've replayed that game more. Yeah, it's crazy. I took a big break in gaming, and then once I found that, I was like, oh my gosh. And it's so funny, out of all the movies they've made, it's another offshoot tangent here, but out of all the movies they've made, that's the easiest one to straight up turn into a movie. That, you know, you just... Leon Kennedy's there to rescue the president's daughter. Doesn't get more basic than that.
Well, it's like Escape from New York, but in the Resident Evil universe.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, since we're talking about something else entirely, that speaks volumes to this. So there you go, guys. That's the trailer for Monsternado. It's another one where the poster is better than everything in the movie itself. It appears. All right. Next up is something called Night Swim. Now, this is a James Wan produced joint, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So
does he call his movies joints now? That'd be awesome.
No, I just am old school and old. 3, 2, hang on, wait, let me get the sound on. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, and go.
It needs a little work, but I don't think it's going to last long at this price.
There's a pool. Always wanted a pool. Is this everything?
Uh-oh.
We'll grow into it.
Hopefully the cat makes it. That's all I care about.
When everyone's featured, it doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Wan, Blumhouse co-production.
Hello. Marco.
Hello.
Marco. I hear you.
Fish out of water.
Mm-hmm.
You need to say something back.
Yeah. This feeds into everyone's fear that the pool is scary. Because we're not meant for the water, Cecil.
We're
land creatures.
Yeah, everyone that has a pool that's been in it at night has had weird thoughts.
Marco. I can hear you. Why aren't you saying anything? Ronan, you're dead.
Yeah, so it's just like this abyss now?
Yeah.
Marco.
It's like the Freddy bathtub became a pool.
Yeah, I saw that trailer on When Evil Lurks.
Oh, okay.
And I just don't know if it's enough for me to... It's so tough to develop an opinion. They give you so little. So I guess in a good way, they make me want to know at least, more about it.
Yeah, I don't know what could possibly... Is it just a haunted pool? Is that it? Does someone die in the pool? Is that going to be the big reveal? Because it doesn't seem like such a tremendous thing. But...
You just get out of the pool.
But it is James Wan's company, right? So I do tend to have more faith in him and that company, Atomic Monster, than a lot of other stuff. And Blumhouse sometimes it's always at least worth watching one time. But I don't know what could it possibly be.
Yeah, because the first time I watched it, I was like, so is it just sort of like there's an abyss down there that you can get lost in, like sort of like, you know, the Upside Down or whatever.
But
in
yeah, like
Stranger
what?
Things,
Like
but
another
then it looks
dimension,
like a
and then what's
monster.
the intro? Yeah, well, it looks like a ghost kind of,
Gotcha.
or
Okay.
demon kind of thing. Like again, that's why the head that she's seeing when her eyes half open, like it's something.
Yeah.
But then the portal.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like is it like the Mist or something where there's like a portal to a different world that these creatures can, like, I guess I'm curious to know, is it just a one monster movie? Is it going to be like and yeah, it's it definitely looks interesting. Something that I would want to know what people thought of it as I'm deciding if I wanted to go check it out.
I'll give it a try. I'll definitely be giving it a try, but
yeah, it looks good. The Blumhouse movies, I mean, say what you want, they always put their best foot forward in the way the movies look.
This does look like it'll be
value.
another PG-13 scenario.
Perhaps, yeah.
Because there's not nor hide nor hair of any sort of blood. But, alright, so that's Night Swim. I mean, again, the title doesn't even really hit that hard, but, you know, Night Swim. But, alright, let's move on, shall we? The next thing is called Silent Night. And this is a producer of John Wick, and I can't remember what else, but it seems like this will probably be more action thriller than horror. But, you know, it was something I wanted to check out because it's Christmas-themed action, violence. You know, again, horror-adjacent stuff.
There we go.
3, 2, 1, go. He's got a jingle bell on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Give it away,
God
why don't
damn
you?
it. Well, yeah, I knew you had that. Something like that.
It's the Punisher meets.
Oh, it's John Woo?
Wow.
The fuck out of here. That's right. I knew there was another reason for putting it on here. Whoa, what's the last thing John Woo made?
I don't even know.
Damn. Oh, he's silent now. Oh. So he can't scream when people are torturing him.
Oh.
Yo,
Nice.
I am in it. Ooh.
Really well cut together trailer. You can tell they're ramping you up for the John Woo action.
Let's see if the doves are in the trailer.
You gotta have doves.
Gotta have doves. It's John Woo.
Yeah.
Slow motion doves. Ah.
Oh, man.
Damn. Oh!
Dude.
Let's go.
This is what everyone wants. A first-person video game that they can watch.
Oh, yeah. What? This is a strong-ass Hydra.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that looks
that
awesome.
looks awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't even like over the top stuff. I'm like all there for it because I know that's kind of John Woo's thing is to the the action. And in this genre of movie, it's sort of like a Death Wish kind of that almost like we're seeing a revival of those like 80s revenge kind of stories. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
this
I agree.
looks great.
Yeah, it's, I mean, the setup is, we've seen stuff like this so many times. But, it's always entertaining to watch, and John Woo's spin on it is going to be, at the very least, a good time. So, yeah, I'm all about this, for sure. All right, so let us know what you guys think of Silent Night. Again, I know it's not really horror, but it's it still looks like a ton of bloody fun.
Yeah.
So we horror fans can certainly appreciate that.
And I'll definitely last longer watching that than I did watching the RoboCop remake he was in, which I turned off about 15 minutes in.
I watched it all. It was not great.
I'm like, I'll just watch the original because it gets better every time I watch it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the original RoboCop.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so the next thing is the new trailer for Thanksgiving, which I think came out like a week or two ago.
Sweet.
So yeah, let's take a look. 3, 2, 1, go. There will be no leftovers. Oh, all right.
I've done plenty to be thankful for. I need so small, I buy them all at the 5
Oh,
10 cent
that's probably
store.
cranberry sauce, but
Yeah.
definitely. Oh,
Oh,
maybe not.
jeez.
Huh.
Well, it's important to have a balanced diet.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
I used to love this town
Wow, that's a young David
until
Schwimmer.
what happened then.
Right, Mart? That's
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and I'm tired of pretending like everything is normal and it's not.
I want things to go back to normal too.
Show some enthusiasm. Thanksgiving is an institution.
Oh, I love Patrick Dempsey.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is awesome.
Oh.
Oh.
So this is not
Wow.
the Grindhouse movie that
turning it into a
was
sick
trying
holiday
to be in the trailer.
Yeah, it's a little different.
We're all tagged, and our names are at the table. But why us?
It's a reimagining of the trailer.
Yeah.
Again, the body horror.
Oh, corn. Oh, God.
The longer this goes, the more twisted it gets. The weapon he's using is straight off a Thanksgiving table.
My wife looking over
That's
my
awesome.
shoulder. We need to stop him.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
What are you slicing at, bud?
It is going to be a very happy Thanksgiving.
We're in an oven.
God.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Let's eat.
All right. That is a better trailer than the first trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about a good slasher from Eli Roth. I'm a little bummed it's not in the Grindhouse style, but, you know.
You wanted it to be that, like, kind of purposely bad exploitation?
Well, yeah, that's what
look?
the whole trailer was
Yeah.
when it got everyone's attention for Grindhouse.
It does look like a throwback to more of, like, the 80s. Like, it kind of get, like, the way the town is and everything. I get that, like, My Bloody Valentine, the Prowler kind of feel.
Sure, yeah.
You know, like a town that's, like, kind of nervous about celebrating something.
Mhm.
Because they fear that, you know, something evil will happen if they do. So... yeah, I thought this was way better than the first trailer. Eli Roth, like, for me, sometimes I think he's just a bit too, like, I don't mind gore, but the torture porn kind of stuff is hit or miss for me. So,
Yeah, the
you know,
Hostel stuff.
Like, I watched Hostel once, and I don't ever need to see it again. So it is really cool to see something from him, because I think he's, you know, really good technically at what he does. It's fun to see him do something that's a little more in my taste. And you know, people have been asking, like, when's the next, like, is Art the Clown the new iconic slasher villain? Like, when are we gonna get the next one? And this looks like it could be in the running for sure. A little more tame than Art. Just a touch, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have one, but it's still a few years from happening, unfortunately, unless
hey.
I can raise a bunch of money. But yeah, this looks entertaining to me.
Yeah.
I like Eli Roth gore. Like, I'm a gore guy when it comes to horror when we get it, you know. So Eli Roth is always one that's quite good at it. So I'm definitely on board for this.
And I like how the one girl's like, why us? You know, it's got that kind of, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Pretty Little Liars. There's, like, got to be something going on that connects them all kind of So yeah, it doesn't look one-dimensional or like trashy.
Yeah.
But it definitely looks like it's going to deliver on all the things a trashy slasher would.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so there you go. That's the new trailer for Thanksgiving. Why don't you guys let us know what your thoughts are on that? We are down to the last 2 trailers, I believe. So, go away, and the next thing is called The Curse. This is another thing with big names that I hadn't really heard of before. Yeah. So let's Emma Stone, she's big, and it's Showtime. So again, this might be horror adjacent. We haven't watched the trailer yet, but it's a long one. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
This doesn't make sense.
A24, wow.
Is a perfect city, but to me,
is that
city
Nathan?
Is as close as
That's
it comes.
Nathan
That's
for
why
you.
We're proud to call Espanola my home. Oh shit, our home.
All right, you got it. It's okay.
You can relate, huh?
This isn't your typical home flipping show. My homes are reflecting the local community. And we're husband and wife. So what could go wrong?
Let's grab a quick shot of you giving money to that little girl over there.
We're doing good here. We are good people.
Thank you.
We're really good.
Got it.
So all I had on me was that $100 bill.
Refunds.
That's not fair. Come on.
Fair.
Let me go get change and...
What is that?
That's nothing.
This is... You don't need to see this.
Why did you snatch back the money? Why didn't you just give her the 100?
I was gonna buy 6 of them for $20.
I curse you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What?
I love the band.
Things have been a little weird.
This thing that you're doing right now.
Is this shot here?
Yeah, I know. It seems like it, huh?
Up north.
Hi. Oh, Marjorie can speak to the work much better than I can.
I think I'll let the work speak for itself.
Just because Whitney has a moral issue with something that's happening, we just toss it away?
This doesn't make sense.
Hi. Is everything okay?
Maybe this is all happening for a reason.
I can't wait for this show to come out.
Wow.
Everyone will get to see who you really are.
You know you can tell me anything, right?
Of course.
Oh, it looks stressful.
Yeah, I don't know. This one doesn't really strike me very much as something I'd be interested in.
It seems like, yeah, once they get into the meat of the trailer, it seems like it's just a bunch of random, like, crazy stuff happening that just seems to have no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
Like, the little girl just says, "I curse you." It's not even like people say, like, if somebody could say that to you, I wouldn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, you curse me." Like, what?
Right. Well, I mean, I think that's the point. That's what they're thinking too, and then shit starts to go bad for them. But yeah, I don't know. They're not leaning as far into it as I was hoping. But again, you know, it's a trailer. Who knows? And if it's a series, they have a lot of material to draw from.
Yeah.
For the trailer, so it's, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, Nathan Fielder is definitely, like, I do think he's really funny in a awkward.
Is he a comedian or an
way.
actor, or what is he?
Yeah, he had a
primarily?
show called. So I think he was on the Daily Show for a bit.
Okay.
He was on H. John Benjamin's like news show that he had on Comedy Central for a second, and then he had a show called Nathan for You, where he does. It's sort of like reality, like some business is failing, and he goes in with some like terrible idea, but they think that it's like a legit TV show that's trying to help them, and they invest money into his terrible idea.
Oh, God.
And it's like kind of like a practical joke, sort of like he plays it straight, but it's sort of like when he's asking the little girl for the money back.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I had on me. Like, that's the whole show's kind of that awkward humor.
Jeez.
So I am sort of interested in knowing like what he can bring. Again, like, just a lot of random stuff here, though.
Yeah, it is.
Not like not gripping me the way something like Drag Me to Hell did, which is like really makes it known like what's going on, and the woman that's cursing.
Well, Thinner also.
Yeah, Thinner.
One.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it has a Stephen King kind of feel right here.
Well, all right. So that's The Curse. Why don't you guys let us know what your thoughts are on it down below. And then that's going to carry us to the final trailer for the day, which is for something called We Might Hurt Each Other. Okay. And let's give this one a go. I don't know if this is foreign or domestic or what, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bloody disgusting. All right.
So probably a screen box. Yep, okay.
Bukite
Ah.
medžiotojai, o ne aukos.
What is this place? O kodėl... Ką skulptūrai padarė taip ir užsilenksi? Karma ir teisingumas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Mariau, aš su tavim pasilaižiau tam, kad per šitus ateinančius tavo apgailėtinus gyvenimo metus tu turėtum bent vieną momentą, kuriuo tu galėtum didžiuotis.
Did he just pimp slap her?
It seemed like it.
Okay. Very reminiscent of Jason here.
Yeah. I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
If it's coming to Shudder or Screenbox, I'll give it a try. So yeah, We Might Hurt Each Other. I don't know. It seems interesting. I like the idea. If you whatever you did to the statue is how you're gonna die. Like, oh shit. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty basic premise, but
classic like cautionary tale of young people unknowingly desecrating something or going where they shouldn't go.
Yeah, basically.
And having to immediately pay for it.
It looks like some kind of class trip even. Or at least this is a really big group of friends.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a class. Yeah, and I really like these movies that sort of play into this. Like, I don't know if this is part of the lore of, you know, the origins of the film. I don't know if it's like Eastern European, if it's like Czech or something, or what language they're speaking. Sure. But I like seeing these these kind of roughly put together iconic structures. Just kind of gives me that feel of like a old timey story. You know, like something that parents or grandparents tell their kids to like avoid when they get older.
Yeah. All right, well, yeah, there you go, guys. That's We Might Hurt Each Other, and that is the final trailer for the day. So why don't you let us know what your thoughts were in the comments down below for each and or any of the reactions that you just saw. So yeah,
which one are you guys most interested in, and which ones are going to make the list for sure, you know, when they come out? Like, drop a comment down.
Yeah, let us know, guys, because I'm curious if y'all are in line with us or if we're off on a couple of these or not. So.
If Monsternado is the best one out of the bunch, DM me immediately because I have to watch it.
yeah, please let us know if it's surprisingly Shakespeare. All right, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Davey for joining me for this. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box down below, so make sure you go and subscribe to his channel as well. And thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel the way that you do. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Davey Deathray.
And remember, guys, stay scared.